What's up everyone, Citizen Kev here, and today we're going to talk about facing fears. So we're still at the beginning of 2020, and I've been talking to a few people, and I've talked to a few of them who are saying that they want to start YouTube channels, but they're too afraid to start YouTube channels. My suggestion to whoever it is, whoever's watching this video, just go out there and start it. Honestly, I'm filming this very video with a Galaxy S6, so don't let technology or not having a mic or anything like stop you, because as you can see, I mean, my videos aren't like perfect quality or anything, like not even close, honestly, but they're still like watchable. You guys are watching it right now. Don't let technology or just fear of messing up stop you from going after your dream. I'm just gonna rattle off some of my like top 3 fears, I guess, and kind of tell you guys how I dealt with them. And then at the end of the video, I would like for you guys to tell me some of your fears and how you dealt with them. I would say one of my top fears was actually never getting married. I know that's kind of a weird one, but honestly, like it kind of scared me to death, because I was like, man, I'm gonna die old and alone. And I don't know, I just always wanted to be married, so I was like, shoot, who knows when this is gonna happen. The way I dealt with that is actually just getting out there. I knew I had to be where the people are. And obviously, like just staying at home or moping or anything like that isn't really gonna get you, it's not gonna get you a man or a woman, depending on what you're looking for. But get out there, different events. If you go to church, go to church. I did not meet Citizen Rissa at church, but it's still a great place to meet people. We actually met at a New Year's Eve party, and we may have to give you guys our story one of these days. But you just never know. Just going to that party, I was positive I was just gonna be hanging out with some friends that I've always seen before, like been knowing them for years, and I ended up meeting my future wife, which is crazy. But you just never know. If being alone or being single for forever is one of your fears, go out there and meet people. You will be single if you don't go out there. That's my advice if you're afraid of being single. I would say my second biggest fear, guys, actually is being in front of cameras. I do not like being in front of the camera, like taking pictures, being on video, and as you can see, I'm a very small YouTuber, but in order to be a YouTuber, you kind of have to be in front of the camera, or at least like talk. Actually, no, that's not true, because some of y'all out there, you don't say a word, you're never in front of the camera, and you create videos and have a ton of subscribers. But for me, in order for me to get over this fear, I figured that I would do the biggest, baddest thing that I possibly could do, and that is put my face out there for the world to potentially see by creating a YouTube channel and becoming a YouTuber, I guess you could say. This is actually my 25th video, so this is huge for me. 25 videos in, I initially started this because I was afraid of doing videos, and as you can see, like I have some subscribers, over a couple hundred actually, and it's all because I decided to actually go ahead and face my biggest fear. All right, and this last one, do not make fun of me. Actually, go ahead and make fun of me. I'll make fun of me sometimes. And it's not really so much a fear, it's just like an extreme aversion to them, and that is like crickets and grasshoppers. Yes, crickets and grasshoppers. So I know that's that's actually really lame, like, but there's a reason for it. I'm just not a huge fan of all their like hippity hoppity this and everything like that. They just go all over the place. They don't pay attention to where they land. They'll just, they make no sense. Other animals and things, bees, wasps, if they sting you, they stung you on purpose. Like if they land on you, it was on purpose. Grasshoppers, I mean, they literally like fly up in the air and then land down and hit their heads. Like they just don't make any sense. But the reason why I'm actually not a big fan of them is because when I was a kid, me and some friends, like we went out to this huge pasture, like a huge field, and they shot an arrow out in the field, and we were gonna race to see who can get it first. So I thought I was like hot stuff. I was in the front, I was actually winning. I was just running with like my mouth open. I was like, ah, little did I know, and I had never seen them before, but this field was full of grasshoppers. They flew all over my face. I had like Jiminy Cricket's cousins like up in my mouth, like just touching on my teeth and stuff. And that freaked me out. I had never seen grasshoppers before, and that was the first time I saw them. They're all over me, all in my mouth. And as you can imagine, being a kid, like, yeah, that's gonna kind of traumatize you. So till this day, like I'm not terrified of them, but I'm just, I just don't do them. I can't stand those things. Like if there was one thing on the earth that I could get rid of, it would probably be grasshoppers. Next, crickets. Crickets aren't that bad, honestly. Grasshoppers, yeah, those can go. So yeah, this has been a short video, guys. I just kind of wanted to talk about some of my fears. Still the beginning of 2020. I suggest that you take your fears and just tackle them straight up. If you have some people who can kind of be your mentors, or they can just be, you know, your biggest cheerleader, kind of help push you through some of your fears, I'd suggest getting as many of those people as possible so they can push you forward whenever you start having some self-doubt, or whenever you feel like you just can't push through. They'll be there to hook you up and like take care of you and push you through. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Those of you who are already a part of the community, you should know, if you watched my last video, that I have a new series coming out called Would You Rather Wednesdays. It's me reading your comments that you sent me from my last video. Cutoff was yesterday, actually. I'll be taking probably my top 3, maybe 5, depending on how like quick or long they are, and just going over my top favorite Would You Rather questions. I will post your name, and obviously like on the screen, and then I'll also post a link to your channel so that you get exposure, and then I get to get some feedback and some dialogue between you guys. That's all that I have for you guys today. As always, don't forget to do good, be good, feel good. I'll catch you later.